Hello, everybody. This is Crusade, and welcome back to the Let's Play world. uh, so it looks a bit different if you kind of see what's going on here. Oh, is he gonna be hostile? Come on, I need some string. Come at me. Alright, well, you're gonna die anyways. Oh, jeez, I didn't expect that. uh, so I have done some work since last time, and it mostly was just off-camera work that I wanted to continue. There is a creeper right there. It was mostly off-camera work that I wanted to continue, but I did actually try to record some footage, and I'm going to show you basically what happened and what we are going to do. So it is still the same world. It's not different, thankfully. But we're gonna go back, and you can see there are some trees there. I believe I planted them maybe in the last episode, um, or in one of the three attempts to record this video. And I rage quit in the middle of the video, and for good reason. So I was basically starting to get things going over here. Oh, there's still some cobblestone. I was getting things going. I was like, oh, cool, this would be a great little island, and we could sit here and make a really nice base. So I started doing the digging and getting the grass down here. And then I was like, okay, we need to not hit water. And I didn't think by looking above ground that it was going to help me because there's like kind of like a little bit of a breakout, and I could have gone that way. But then I went down this way, and this is all water. And it goes down, and it's all water around the edges of that too. So I just was very annoyed and ended the video, and just never uploaded it and cried. So that's why we are going to be in the little new base, and I want to explain the style of the base, what it's going to be like, and pretty much what we're doing overall. So let's go back to that other base real quick. So you can see I did start to get things going. I went mining, got some diamonds. It's a lot of stuff that I was going to do on camera, but it's just not really enticing to watch, and I feel like it would be better to just have some of the more of the building aspect of what I'm working on, rather than uploading literally every single part of it. Oh jeez, the camera's glitching out. Okay, so let's go back up here, and what I did is I cleared a little bit of a path so I can start building out, because I think the idea is that this is going to be like a small boardwalk, and then we're going to make it like a little dock down here at some point. Now, I don't think I'm going to entirely scrap plans for that island. I think just for now, we're going to keep it kind of just isolated because I don't really see much use for it. And the other thing that I noticed is that there is another water cave-like feature that goes down. I want to see if I can do this without dying again. It goes down but out, so we shouldn't really have to worry about it. That was kind of the thing that I was looking at before I started making the new base. So I've got this going on. The only reason why I put torches here is because you need a light level of I believe 9 or higher for grass to spread. And just throwing torches on all of them is going to prevent me from breaking them, because I have a habit of breaking torches whenever I am building. So I don't want them to break yet, because it's going to go down here into the base, and we got some down here, and this is what was going to be the start of the storage room. Now, the issue that I am going to run into is that once the storage room gets built up over here, we're gonna quickly run out of space. And it's not really that I don't want to build over here, it's just that it's gonna be very tight, and with any redstone, I only have so many blocks above to do whatever I want. So we're going to end up probably digging down a bit and then excavating out quite a large area. the end goal is going to be a copper golem sorting system, possibly for the first iteration, and then we might go into a redstone one later, but not maybe not in the overworld. It might be in a in another dimension, maybe the end or the nether. Actually, the nether is probably a bad idea, but the idea would be to try to make it so that the chess system is like kind of like a good spectacle of where we're at with the base. And to make it functional over time, because I don't want to make it once and then have issues and then have to expand upon it. So that's going to be one of the challenges that we're going to have, is that we're going to try to make it so it's expandable in all the Minecraft features going forward. Mainly because this is going to be the last Minecraft world I probably ever make. I know it's crazy to say like that, but this is going to be probably the last vanilla world I make, mainly because I want to build out something and just have it really expand over time. Kind of taking inspiration from Etho here, and that's what this base is going to be. Oops. It's going to be basically a nod to Etho, and I really had been reluctant to do it because I don't want people to think I'm just copying his base, which is not what I'm doing. I'm going to do some different styling when I can or where I can, and just kind of give my own spin on it. But the one thing that I did want to do is having the grass blocks in the man cave. It is something that I've always liked, and I thought it was really, really cool. So I wanted to kind of replicate that and have basically a similar feel to what his base is like. Once we're done with that, we're going to start expanding out with other builds, and we're going to try to automate every single part of Minecraft that we possibly can, and try to make it so that it doesn't rely on mechanics that are not or shouldn't change in the future, or make it rely on mechanics that will not change in the future or shouldn't change. And that's going to be the hard part. Because redstone changes quite often, and I don't want to build something that's just going to break at one point. So let's go ahead and go down here and basically give what the plan is. So like I said, this is going to be a starter storage room on the left side over here. And then we're going to build the big spectacle of this storage system. The next thing we're going to do is build out a slime farm, and it's going to be in base. And the reason why I want to do it within the base is because I want to make it in a way where I can actually have the slimes float up, and I don't think I'm going to sort the slimes. I think it might be worth a shot to see if we can sort them. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to have like a general room for them, and then you can just go in and do whatever you need to the slimes. Or we can make them just one block high slimes, or small slimes. But then, I don't know, you lose a little bit of XP with that. So, there are quite a few options, but redstone is going to be the main focus of this world. And I am also going to challenge myself to not watch any videos around redstone, its mechanics. Well, maybe it's mechanics, but I'm not going to watch it around how to build certain systems. I'm going to freestyle it myself. And I feel like that's something that a lot of YouTubers don't do nowadays. They just copy whatever they see. Which is why in the SMP series, if you watch that episode, the breadcrumbs episode 1, I went into a creative world and basically just figured out how to make the kelp farm. It's not super difficult. It's definitely a different take on it because the observers are a bit higher than what a lot of people put them at. They'll try to stack them on top of the piston and then let that signal just like go down to it. And I wanted to try to not do that because I wanted to have the pistons hidden. I don't like the facing edge of pistons because they don't look necessarily fantastic. But I do like them for the edges here. One thing I really do wish Mojang would do is give us colored sticky pistons. So, like, if you craft a sticky piston, let's say, can I actually craft a piston right now? Oh, no redstone. But let's just say this was dark oak and I place it across the top. I would want this sticky piston to have a dark oak facing edge. I think that would be fantastic, and it would allow a lot of people who use redstone to kind of better differentiate what certain pistons do, so they can color code their build. I think that'd be pretty cool. I would also like dyeing a redstone. So like you could dye redstone and have different channels like right next to each other. So like this could be a blue channel, and this could be a red channel, and this could be a yellow channel, and they could all live simultaneously next to each other, and they don't affect each other's state. I think that'd be something pretty cool, but I think it would be very difficult for them to program into the game. So I don't really mind what they do. I'll be honest. The one thing I did need to do here is make it so I can open this chest. I just noticed. And I need to do it without this chicken going out here. Alright, I can open the chest and he's in there. It's a little bit of a quick way to get that going. Basically, this is a small chicken farm. I caught 2 eggs, and then I just threw them, and then we got 1 little chicken going. And you should drop eggs in here, theoretically. And then we got some watermelon going because I don't have food, and food's been very, very rare on this world so far. So what I am going to do is I am going to go do some resource collection, and I'm also going to mine off camera, which you can actually watch in another video series that I am going to be starting. It is essentially just going to be raw gameplay of me just going around doing things, and there's not going to be any mics on it. So if you want some ambience in the background, or ambience, whatever you want to call it, you can go ahead and watch that video series. I may actually end up streaming and then just having the video from that stream carry over. And also, one thing I did want to try out is running my video in ultra wide. There's still no additional mods in this pack. In fact, let me prove. Well, fabric modded. I can't show the mods. There's literally no. Where's the thing? The mods. I could have sworn there's a mod settings button somewhere. Okay, I guess not. But yeah, there's literally no other mods besides just sodium. It's just this, and that's it. And sodium extras. Which I actually haven't touched any of these settings, to be honest. I think the only one I changed was the render and the full screen borderless. That's something I like to run, and max frame rate. But everything else is completely normal. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get some of that going, and we'll be back with some resources and possibly a little bit more stuff in this room. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, I am back from that little mining adventure, and what I want to do is actually get some stuff set up for this down here. I've played enough now that the grass is finally starting to get to where we need to. So I do want to clean this up and actually get kind of our basis of the sides done here. So if you guys watch Etho, we're gonna pretty much follow how he has his paths inside his base for now. I really like the style, and I really kind of want to have that. So we're gonna follow those designs and bring that to here. So he's got the planks going around the sides on the grass. And it should make it a bit better once we have all this down here In fact, we could probably do that now and then finish up the staircase. Have some stairs, but not all of them. So let's go ahead and get that going. Should only need maybe one. Oh, I need one stair. Of course. Can't have it easy, can ya? Okay. Where's my crafting table? Where did I put the crafting table? Oh, it's in my inventory. That'd help. You'll just be up there for now. So I do have a project for the first redstone piece that we're gonna build up, and it's gonna be something a bit interesting. Now one of the things that was introduced since the last time I've played survival Minecraft were phantoms, and I don't keep track of my sleep very well. So we're gonna design a machine that is gonna go inside of the base, and when I sleep, it's going to go ahead and calculate how many days since I've last slept, as long as I'm by it, and then it's gonna start sending an alert out whenever I need to sleep. I have several ways that I think I can get it done, but it's going to be pretty much mostly redstone. And I will need to go to the Nether beforehand to get some observers, because that's currently the only way to see what's going on with a bed. I have some of these. And what we want to do is... Can you go on top? Oh, you can. Cool. I didn't know if it was going to be able to go on top with this little thing here. But we are going to line this out on the sides here. And we're probably going to have to go cut some trees down. So let's get some wood going on along the sides here. Probably help if I can do that. And then these go along this side here. Super simple, nothing too crazy. Okay, and we need to get this going up here. Whoops. Yeah, I definitely need to get some trees here. Take the short tree. Let's be environmentally responsible. So yeah, these trees are quite nice. In fact, we're gonna probably make a tree farm as we go on, because we definitely are going to need it. It won't be automated, at least not the first one. I don't think I want to automate the first farm tree I build out, because that is a lot of work. But we will figure it out. Okay. I think we're getting there. And we're going to take some of this stone out. And we're going to sleep. Oops, can't sleep yet. Alright, how about now? Can't sleep yet. We have an egg. Throw it up there. No chicken. Alright, now we can sleep. Okay. I think that now that we got these stairs in, these look pretty good. This is definitely just a super basic beginner one. Sorry about that. I try not to cough into my microphone because I don't want to blow your guys' ears out. But, oh, chicken. We can actually kill this chicken. Hey, look, another chicken. I do want to explore a little bit over here. Luckily for us, all we have to remember is that 0, 0 is like the general direction for the base. I want to see what we can find. Is there anything cool? I know we saw that dark oak. That dark oak forest looks pretty cool. It'd be very nice if we can find... It's a lot of sheep. There's a lot of sheep over here. Be very interested in seeing if we can find something like a village. Oh, this food's so basic right now. We will eventually upgrade here. Okay, let's see. Is there anything of interest to us? There's like some couple mountains over there. Looks pretty nice. Alright, it's just the other side of this biome. Oh, let's go explore that real quick. We're gonna leave a nice little crafting table right over here for us. Let's see if there's anything good in that chest. I'm pretty sure it connects over to our little biome. I think I'm not sure if these connect to something in the Nether. I've never checked. We got some good stuff here. Isn't there another chest or something in that thing? Am I going crazy? I don't know what these things are. I just know they are cool and generate randomly. I don't know much. I'll have to check that out. And then there's this little gold block here. That's going to be super helpful for getting in the Nether. So we'll need that to make sure we don't have hobgoblins, whatever, start absolutely destroying us. I heard the music going. I was like, turn off. Wait, is it still going? No, it's off. All right, cool. All right, if we go over this way, we should be able to get home pretty quickly. Oh no, there's a fire over there. Whoops. I know I didn't start that. Whoa, what's up there? I see something way up there. Looks like just a tree, maybe. By the way, guys, I don't know if it's going to affect the video at all. I am running the game in my ultra-wide mode for my monitor. So I am going to try to see how it looks for YouTube. I don't think it's going to affect it. And if it doesn't, cool. I get to play the game in full screen. I was recording in 16:9 before and making the videos a little bit compressed. But maybe I make an ultra wide video one day. That might be something cool. Or something cinema like, and you get a little bit of a larger view. Might be something cool. But we're gonna park our boat here, and this is gonna be a little boat stop. You know what? I really should have grabbed some extra obsidian, but I think what we can do is probably go to the Nether. I do want to get going on the Nether quickly, because I would like to see if there's some stuff that we can get to help us. But first, let's kind of do some interior design here. Nothing too crazy. I do want to hide all these little torches at some point. Oh, that needs to stay. That definitely needs to stay. I was about to destroy that. Lighting. Okay. And torch here, and it is still light out, so we have a little bit of time to get some more stairs down. I really want an inventory sorting mod. This is hard to look at. What do I want to get rid of? Such a hard choice. Feathers. What about feathers? Oh wait, I didn't need to get anything. Rid of anything. Whoops. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this kind of be like an outlook into what will be a very large area. So we will get rid of this over here. This is gonna be a bit to mine. But I do have some good feeling about this base and what we're gonna be doing. Let me clean up my inventory. Need melons. I am going all over the place. I need to calm down. Redstone. Gold. I'm guessing it's nighttime. Nope. I could just punch the bed. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Put that away. That's fine. Alright, cool. Alright, now... No, it's just rain? Are you kidding me? I have no luck. Oh, it is just not fun. Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to mine this out here and then get some room going. I want to have a lot of room in this base. That is my ultimate goal, not to have too many issues with being underground. So, yeah, let's get stuff to go to Nether. I definitely want to do that in this episode. Whoops, that does not belong in here. I do need the iron. Okay. So let's get a bucket. I already had a bucket. Uh-oh. Guess I have another one. And I need to go get some water. Grab this water bucket. That's a sheep. I was so confused what that noise was. I do want this to be oak log. And then this wood. One thing at a time. Seriously, one thing at a time. Okay. I had logs down here. I don't know why I needed to punch logs earlier. Actually, I kind of like that design. Is there like pistons in the corner? I do want to have pistons on the corners. I think they look really nice. Where are they? I think that looks nice. Sleep. All right, and sand. Throw that in there. Oops. That can go there. All right. Now the grass is really starting to spread, which is nice. That's exactly what we wanted. And then once we get silk touch, we won't have to do that. That won't be a thing anymore. Whoops. There is a lot of things I do want to do. Like I keep saying I want to do this, I want to do that, and I am serious. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff in this world. Like I said, this is gonna be the last and final world that I make. And it's crazy to say it like that, because obviously at some point I'm gonna make another Minecraft world, but it won't be a vanilla world. It'll be a modded world. So, haha, last vanilla world I'll ever make. Period. Probably the best way to put it. Okay, let's see here. Something like that, right? Yep. And nice little trick. You just sit there and mine while you're. Oh, I think I'm fine. I don't think there's anything that's gonna get me here. And we're gonna sit here and play the mining game. Alright, I think that is enough for now. Oh, look, this little bat. It's enough for now. I do want to go to that portal that's in the overworld. I don't know if that connects to anything. I've never really seen one of those before. So this could be pretty disastrous. And it could be my first death in this world. Actually, second death in this world. I have drowned once. And the drowning wasn't really something that I wanted to do. I exploring one of those caves, and that was kind of what contributed to me rage quitting. I don't want to be admitting that, but it's true. I got really frustrated, and I just needed to stop playing the game for the night. Nothing I could really do at that point. It's probably best to just log off. And chill, not to stress out. But let's get up here, and we're gonna take a piece of fun steel with us, and we're gonna go to that portal. I don't really have anything on me that is super important. If we lose the diamond pickaxe, it's not the end of the world. In fact, I don't even want to craft any more armor besides the gold one. There it is. And the reason being is that we want to make some gold armor so that we don't get punched by you-know-whats. I can't think. I just can't use words today. Words are very hard. Alright, does not look like we have flint and steel. Get one of those, and that's gonna come with us. Alright. I don't need a bucket, so if I could save the 3 iron on that, that's fine. Alright, and let's... always like to make sure there's no creepers around. Make sure... okay, yeah, we're good. Creepers have been absolutely horrific lately. I've had quite a few deaths on breadcrumbs with it. Hey, look, more melons. And there's sugarcane. The only thing we need to find are pumpkins. And we also need to find a village. When we can find a village, that'd be great.
be super happy. No! It's all burning down over there. Also, I see some Enderman grief on the corner up there. Right there. It's the random block of birch in the middle of the woods over there. Classic Enderman. Alright, so if we... Oh, shit. That scared me. As you can see, I like to jump really, really, really hard. Alright. Ah, you need to be regular obsidian. Unfortunate. Who is cutting onions? Obtain crying obsidian. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. My stone sword. Oh boy. I know that dude hurts. We didn't get really too good of a spawn here, did we? Alright, come at me. Oh boy. Oh boy. That hurts. Oh, come on. I need to generate health a little bit quicker here. Where is he at? Alright, come here. Alright, cool. We got him. That was just slightly scary. I have some torches. I don't know if these torches do anything. Hopefully they help light up the area. I got some. Alright. Let's see if we can get some nether quartz here. I don't think they care about the nether quartz, right? Yeah, nether quartz they're fine with. I think it's just the gold, from what I understand. Let's get some more. Ow, that really did hurt. I also don't have much armor on, so... I am not going to touch that gold yet. I don't want to get hit by them. Oh man, this is scary, man. I don't like this. Okay. At least we're getting a bunch of nether quartz here. Just a little cave. Not too bad. If we walk out with almost a full stack here, that would be pretty nice. What's this? Oh boy. We are not in a great part of the nether, man. This did not spawn in a great spot for us. Oh shit, I'm dead. Well, that's what's happened. Okay. Let's see if we can grab our stuff. Oh, of course it's night too. Oh, that's not fun. That scared me big time. Okay. Cobblestone. Let's go up. Luckily, we have a second boat there. See if we can get to our stuff. Creeper in the water. Creeper in the water. There's a creeper in the water over there. Creeper in the water. I am definitely afraid of creepers. This watercolor looks cool too. They really changed a lot about this game. A lot more than I was expecting. Okay, let's get over to this portal and let's hope we can get to our stuff. Because that is a lot of quartz and I don't want to be losing all of that. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we were up there last time. Okay, let's see how we can get up there. Oh, I started mining over here. These guys aren't not gonna be happy. Sorry. Just for now, guys. You'll be okay in a minute here. Once I get my stuff. You'll be nice and happy. And pretend like I wasn't wearing gold this entire time. Okay. We're good. Ooh. That was scary. Okay. Let's get back to that portal. And let's get out of the Nether for now. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I do kind of want to get more netherrack. Okay. It's over here. Alright, it's like a giant cavern. Yeah, this was definitely not the best spawn ever in the world. Okay. Let's go and get out of here. More nether quartz. I'm being super greedy right now. This is not where I came out from. Okay. Is it up here? Yeah. So now if I come back, gold on. I don't think he's gonna mine now. I think they reset the second. Yeah, looks like I'm good now. Alright, let's get out of here.
right, and let's get out of here. So I think I'm gonna end it off right here. I know we didn't do too much. We just did some miscellaneous things around the base, but the Nether is basically what I wanted to get to at this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I know there wasn't much, but we're definitely gonna do a lot more coming up in the series. I just need to get a bit more resources and get some things going off video. I will be uploading some more non-content or commentary gameplay. If you guys like the one that's posting after this video, there will be another one at some point. What was that? No idea what that noise was. There'll be another one relatively soon. All right. Whoops. I will see you guys later, and don't forget to like and sub. All right. Bye-bye.